I mean, all the Botox fillers and plastic surgery, it's becoming more like necessary and required to keep up with beauty standards. And this isn't just in America, but predominantly in the Western cultures, it's going to become almost a requirement. And they have girls as young as 13 years old already doing Botox and filler and
Botox and filler?
Like, or not, but just like plastic surgery in general. Like, I'm assuming like their nose is.
I can see the nose thing. I can definitely see that. Yeah. I do not control any doctor.
Or probably filler though. But like women, like, what was it? 13 to.
Wait, why is it going to be a thing? Okay, I just read something that they said that like your nose stops growing when you're 16. So legally you can.
I read something that your nose never stops growing.
I heard that.
I thought that was your ears.
Oh, your ears? Oh, I thought it was your nose. Your nose always.
No, I was just watching a podcast with a surgeon, and he was saying that your nose at 16 stops basically right there.
Really?
So they're okay with operating on the nose at 16.
Okay. I don't know. I think like you should be at least 18. So this was to get any work done, any filler, anything.
The American Society of Plastic Surgeons reported that about 229,000 cosmetic procedures were performed on patients ages 13 to 19. Wow. In 2017.
Cosmetic?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cosmetic procedures, yeah.
Well, you can technically get your tits done at like 15, 16, right?
Yeah, but that's the weird thing. That's the weird thing because 13, my boobs never even came in until I was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
Like I was like a late bloomer.
But what if it was like a breast reduction or something? You know what I mean?
I could maybe.
Yes, I think like I don't know. I do not agree with women under the age of 18 getting any type of Botox, filler, plastic surgery. You are still not fully developed yet. You're still not fully grown yet. You're not fully grown into your body.
But you know, the thing about that is like nowadays is all about social media.
Yeah,
these girls are
wait until you're 18. Wait until you're a legal adult.
Right.
To do that shit.
And I can understand that, but like the reality is these girls are getting exposed when they're like 8 years old to social media, and then next thing you know, at 12 years old, they're like, I want to get my boobs done.
Yeah, but it's my gosh. If I see a 12-year-old walking around with double D's,
no, I mean 12
like
is
what the
but that's
12 is too young.
But that's what I'm saying. What they're saying, like they predict the standard to be like within the next 10 years. That's almost a requirement for you to have, like not requirement, but like just to keep up with social media beauty standards in general. Everybody's going to start doing it. It's going to be such a normal thing that like going to get your Botox for the day is like going to get your nails done for the week.
So basically, we need to go and start medical spas everywhere because we're going to be
are you kidding me?
In Vegas and California. Oh,
that's what we were talking about. Remember we were talking about like your doctor tries to like convince you to the plastic surgery. They make so much money.
Yeah,
and it's like and they're competing for clients.
Yes, the first doctor that I ever went to out here, which I have never gone to before, I was very specific on what I wanted, and they tried to upsell me on everything, and I walked out and I was like, no, thank you. Because it's like, I know what you're trying to do. Like as a business, I get it, but like, no, like I know what I want. Don't try to upsell me on all these things.
Right.
To be like, oh, you got to poke here. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah. That's going to be my practice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll be like, make your money, all
boo.
Insecure. We got to be billionaires by the end of this year.
But then at the end of it, it's like, you know, the longevity of your clientele too. And like, I don't know, I feel like if you're going to have a business, you want to treat them like family.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding about that. But
the reality of it though, is that for like a majority of the people that really have been getting plastic surgery are millennials. So imagine it like this way though. Women in their late 20s to 40s, in that age group, are already persuaded by social media and other people to get plastic surgery. So they're not, they have like that social pressure to do it. So imagine the chances a teenager stands to like have against, they don't have a chance.
Yeah.
They're not going to have like, imagine like women in their 30s who are confident, career oriented women are being made to feel insecure enough about their looks to go get it done. You think an 18-year-old is going to be like, nah, I'm happy with my body the way it is while I'm going through puberty and getting my period for the first time and dealing with boys making fun of me.
I think there's probably going to be some type of campaign that is pushed, because I don't know if you guys got like a pamphlet growing up for like sex health.
Yeah.
Where it like explained to you what.
Yeah, we had sex ed in school.
Yeah, but there's other pamphlets too. When I went to like therapy, they had ones about like body dysmorphia. What's the one where you throw up? Bulimia. Thank you.
No, anorexia. No.
It was in my college.
Anorexia is when you don't eat.
It was in my college at the therapist's office. They had a whole section of pamphlets all about that because it was such a big issue. Like girls in college being anorexic.
Because when I graduated high school, it was like the beginning of Instagram being like what it is, and everybody's trying to be an Instagram model, the filters, everything, and it's like predominantly like more like, oh, body dysmorphia actually becoming a thing.
And, when I was in college, I think it was like the Snapchat.
Yep.
Filters definitely don't help people with this
No.
at all.
Do you know they say the plastic surgeons, when they were interviewing them about some of these articles, they say that they have clients, and it's usually the younger ones that come in and say, like, I want you to make me look like this.
Yeah.
It's a picture of themselves with, like,
to
a filter on it.
Right.
Yeah, I want these lips. I want my skin to look like
Right.
this.
I have heard of that. That's fucking insane. But that's what I'm saying though. Like there needs to be a campaign to stop that, because this is not healthy.
But
for
how?
society.
How do you stop something that is it's like so common in human history? And that's what it is.
I mean,
Like,
if you think about it-
it's a wild beauty standard, but like standards of beauty and the way that they like progress is such a commonplace thing in human history.
I think it's going to be a trend that's eventually going to switch.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
I think it's going to
like right now, it's a trend that like, you know, everyone's trying to get like look as pretty
Yeah.
as possible.
But
But then eventually, I think it might switch over to, well, I want more natural. I want more like.
I think it already
and I think it's gonna
started to make the switch.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna happen a lot more when these people start like reproducing
Here's
and
the
stuff
thing,
like that.
though.
know?
It could be. This isn't just like a trend, like the newest clothing style. This is the trend that
The BBL is.
This is a trend that they actually
hate
have
it.
no evidence of how it's going to affect your body
Right.
in the next 10 years. So like trends are cool and they come in and out of style, but we're talking about something that's such a massive change on your body that like it could be detrimental in the next 20 years. You know,
I mean, I think
especially to some people.
Well, breast implants have been out there for long enough to where we can have we have
Yeah, but
adequate
I'm talking
research
about like
for
to
it.
the extremes that people are now going. It's a whole different level.
Because like a lot of women that I know are having their breast implants taken out.
Right. Yeah.
I've heard of that. Like there's plenty, and they're talking about it on social media.
Yeah.
It's been making them sick.
Yep.
And that's like why one of the reasons I never went through my surgery.
We actually have a friend from high school that went through that.
Oh.
She got like it was like some toxic
Yeah,
poisoning, and then she got like really sick. Yeah, it was really bad. Like yeah, like really bad. I'll tell you them.
I'm like,
who it is later.
I don't know. I feel like I'm all for a woman wanting to change something about herself to make herself feel good. That is totally fine with me. The BBL though,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the most dangerous surgery.
exactly. It's because it's so dangerous. You hit a nerve when they're injecting or whatever. You die. You die on the operating table.
Yeah, they said that Miami and Brazil has the highest death from BBLs.
I'm Brazilian. I know. I know.
True.
I know it doesn't even sound like a lot, but like a couple years ago, they said there was like 30, and this was for one plastic surgery center, or it was like a couple, but 30 women died during cosmetic surgeries. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot when you think about the fact that they just went in and like, I want to look prettier, and then
dead.
died.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for watching that short clip of WakuRadio. To find the full episode, go follow us on the link below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you like us, you hate us. Comment below. Don't forget to live life fearlessly.
Cooking up the track, I'm the baker just like Anita. Just that 5-star Michelin quality you can eat up.